It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And we'll see the Bears leader at quarterback. There were plenty of highlights for him in last week's game. Nearly 500 yards through the air. It's the Bears and the Eagles coming up next.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2. Between the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama and finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, you spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a look here at the veteran under center, their 7th-year quarterback.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup, threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The numbers for McCaffrey last week, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you do to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey, and he is going to lose yardage. They'll try and throw for it here. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And returns it right back to Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. This is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. 27 yards. And the Bears are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. Throwing is Hurts. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Play action. Here's Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner, and the Bears are going to take possession of the football. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes...
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. DJ Moore with career touchdown number 174, just one shy of Emmitt Smith in second place. And the Bears have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, the goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 19 carries, 87 yards.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Right back to Swift again on second down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This defense for the Bears, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Bears take over.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They'll look to throw now on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
The Bears at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with it when they head out on the road.
They're in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore with career touchdown number 175, tying Emmitt Smith for second most all time.
And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Here we go.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. And now here's a deep shot that's complete, and they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A game there with 30 big ones. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. A handoff, Swift running to the left. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw. This is Smith with a grab. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Devontae Smith,
his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Eagles are back within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. He's got room at the 30.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Off the option, here's McCaffrey.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
They'll set up a throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
And the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40.
Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Hurts.
Over the middle, complete.
It's Smith. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get to the edge.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that.
It seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Back to throw now on first down. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time, do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 20. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bears going to take over now late in this first half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is going to be intercepted.
Sauce Gardner puts it on. And the Bears are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
He's got a man, complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And it's the Lions who hold on to the lead in that one. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll skip over to Louisiana to check on the Saints at home in New Orleans. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. Now back to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Chicago! Terry McLaurin, 39 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. The point after is good, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. taken at about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
First throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 20-yard line.
Ready, go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments. And that's a nice throw. And nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. One more time to Swift. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 3rd and goal from the 2, and they're going with a jumbo set offensively. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. He's in. Touchdown for the Eagles. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point up and through. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 8. Pass complete to Moore. He will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks.
Here's 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Now he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag.
Potential grounding offense.
We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Terry McLaurin with career touchdown number 70. And the Bears are on their way to a 2-0 start. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bears are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. The extra point up and good. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Here we go.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Here's Hurts to throw. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith, the second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles get a bit closer. Hurts will throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Bears are going to take possession of the football. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about it.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. They're going to hurry back to the line now. That one looks like he'll throw here. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got the connection to Moore. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And out now come the Eagles. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turns. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. 2nd and 9 now. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one. Huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.